Hello, Wastelanders! It's Jewel Smith, playing Fallout 4. Today is Fallout Friday, so I am live streaming until 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. In Fallout 4, I am Fiona, General of the Minutemen, and with me, as always, is my wild thing, Hancock, over there cracking his neck. Today we're going to go on an aluminum run. I have pretty much done everything there is to do in this game. I am level 133 at the moment. I've got a few more settlements we need to tour for my settlement tour series, but this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. Right now we're in County Crossing, which if you want to know more about that, you can check out my County Crossing video on YouTube. This is just where we happen to be. I am going to work my way through. I have the aluminum page up on the Fallout wiki, and I'm going to work my way through and see if we can find a whole bunch of aluminum. Let me see here. We should also have live chat going on YouTube and through the PlayStation. I am playing on PlayStation 4. My stream status is good. And now I can see the live chat. Excellent. Happy holidays to everyone out there. It is December 23rd. I expect a lot of people are busy cooking and cleaning and wrapping and shopping and working. But today I am on vacation. So I am in the Commonwealth hanging out with Hancock. Alright, let's see here. Fallout 4 aluminum. Aluminum can be purchased by Arturo in Diamond City. Alright, let's go there first. There's Diamond City. Let's go see Arturo. Now, I think it's kind of funny that they don't like ghouls in Diamond City, and Hancock is a ghoul. But what are they going to do? What are they going to say? The mayor is dead in my game. The Institute is destroyed, and I'm the one who destroyed it. What are they going to tell me? That he can't come in? I don't think so. In fact, one of the first things I did after I finished the main storyline and started romancing Hancock was I took him to Diamond City. We dressed up. He wore a fancy suit. I put on the lavender sequin dress, and we took a stroll around the bases and then had dinner. Oh, I get to check on Virgil, finally. Those of you who watched my Fallout Friday last Friday will know that for some reason my game was glitched and I hadn't been able to get Virgil to cure himself, even though I had given him the cure from the Institute. But we got that fixed. I was in the glowing sea last Friday and we saw Virgil and we talked to him, and now apparently he's going to be cured. Anyway, I brought Hancock here, and we took a tour of the bases, and then we went up and had dinner in the fancy restaurant up there, the Colonial Tap House. And I made out with him right in front of everyone, because you know what? Screw the ghoul haters. Alright, Arturo.
General, you need protection. Everyone does.
Right. I'll take a look.
Give me some aluminum,
Everything
Arturo.
hand-tooled.
Alright, let's see what he's got. He's got a shipment of aluminum, 50 pieces of aluminum. I'll buy it. Sure. Alright. Who else has aluminum? Aluminum is also sold by Rufus Ribbons in Goodneighbor. So let's go to Goodneighbor. Goodneighbor should be right over here. Hancock can check in since he's the mayor there. Make sure everything's running smoothly. We'll head over there. I think Rufus is in the hotel in Goodneighbor. He doesn't have a shop. He's just kind of an itinerant wandering dude. But we'll talk to him about getting... It says he sells 25 pieces of aluminum. Sorry, the loading screens are going to be kind of long in this, because I guess because I'm such a high level. Why does it say I have a quest active? What quest is active? Let's see here. Miscellaneous. Oh, check on Virgil. That's an active quest. Okay. Alright, cool. Maybe we can go do that today too. After we get a bunch of aluminum. I'll tell you, there cannot be enough aluminum in this game because I use it for repairing and improving power armor. You use it for improving weapons. Are you Rufus? Hey, Rufus. I'll take a look.
Let me show you what I got.
Alright. Where's your junk, Rufus? Whoa, what happened there? Junk, come on. Shipment of aluminum. Alright, I'll take it. Now we can also look through his other junk. Oh, he's got a lot of shipments of things. Okay, I might need some steel. I'm gonna buy some steel from him. We can look through other things that have aluminum. Well, that has circuitry. I'm gonna buy that. Circuitry is another thing you need if you're gonna be doing power armor and stuff. Let's see. Of course, at this point, really, it's just, I'm just playing the game for fun. There's nothing much else I need to do in this game. I just keep on making more power armor for my Minutemen. Alright, alarm clocks have aluminum. There we go. And cake pans, but he doesn't seem to have any cake pans. So, alright. Alright. Now, it says on my list here, over 115 pieces of aluminum can be found in Vault 95 in the form of aluminum cans, surgical trays, and TV dinner trays. Alright, well, the problem with Vault 95 is I do not think it respawns. I think the enemies respawn. It's down here next to Somerville Place. There's Vault 95. We'll go to Somerville Place. I think the enemies respawn in Vault 95, but the junk in Vault 95 does not seem to respawn, because I've been back there a couple of times. And I've had to fight the enemies over again, but I can't seem to find more junk. But we'll go check it out. I could be wrong. We'll just go take a look at it. I think, if I remember, it's been a while, because I stopped playing Fallout 4 to start playing Skyrim Special Edition. But it wasn't Vault 95 where you had to take Kate. Spoiler alert. If you hang out with Kate long enough and she likes you, she will talk about how she wants to get cured of her addictions. Yeah, and then you got to go to Vault 95 to do that. Alright, here's Somerville Place. And if you want to know more about Somerville Place, you can watch my Somerville Place tour on YouTube in my Fallout 4 Settlement Tour series. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to leave. This is the settlement robot, Monkey Butt. Hey, Monkey Butt. He has a monkey head. I built him with automatron. And there's my provisioners.
Out here, you gotta take things one day at a time.
They wear mailman uniforms. Alright. Vault 95 should be right over here. Let's reload. And we gotta be careful, because this place here sometimes respawns the sentry bot. Let's go see if Vault 95 is respawned. It's got a couple of assaultrons that can really kick your ass if you're not careful. I'm gonna auto save right quick save. There we go. Because even though I'm level 133, those assaultrons sometimes still get me. Ooh, and they have spotlights too. There's usually one near the entrance and one up on the roof. Yep, see, Assaultron Dominator. I was correct. And we took care of that one. Let's go up around the rocks back here. I think that it's... I don't think so.
Big mistake.
Got some aluminum from the assaultron invader. Oh, who's shooting at me? Gunner private. Yeah, whatever. Really? There we go. No, I didn't know that. I think you're the one who's seriously fucked, sir. And more aluminum from that assaultron. What's in here? Okay. I think you can also get aluminum sometimes from scrapping some weapons. But I don't know, maybe you have to have the scrapper perk? I can't remember. Like, normally you just get steel unless you've got a good perk for scrapping weapons. I'll take that bubble gum. Oh, I think they're inside. They're mad at us. Yep, I'm good, John. And if anyone's wondering, the weapon I am using is called Pew Pew. And Pew Pew shoots, it's a legendary that shoots 2 projectiles at a time. Well, it's supposed to shoot 2. I think it actually shoots 3 sometimes. I don't know if it's supposed to do that, but that's what it does. Iguana bits. I don't want your iguana bits.
Get some.
Get some? I don't think so. Hey, South Pole Squadron. South Pole Squadron says, hey, how are you? I'm good. How are you? South Pole Squadron says, scrapper perk. Yes, for other junk besides steel. Alright, I thought so. I think I've got that perk. So I do get aluminum sometimes when I scrap weapons. But I couldn't remember why that was happening. Ooh, heavy combat armor. Gosh, I used to collect all the combat armor because I like to put it on my Minutemen and the guards, the Minuteman guards that I put around my settlements. But at this point, I'm done building all of my settlements and populating all of my settlements. So I probably don't need to gather that, but I will. Because old habits die hard. Elevator open. Everem says, hey, Everem, thanks for joining us. I'm doing an aluminum run today, so we're just going to places that are supposed to have aluminum. Reload. And I'm level 133. I've played through the main storyline, I've built up all the settlements, I've done all the DLC. You can watch several videos about all of that on YouTube. South Pole says, I'm great, I'm just eating breakfast. Awesome. It's lunchtime here. But if you sleep in late, it could still be breakfast, right? First meal of the day is breakfast, so that's what I say. If you haven't eaten all day and then you're eating and it's 12 noon, then it's still breakfast. I guess that's why they call it brunch though, right? Maybe? Or does brunch have to happen between breakfast and lunch? I don't know what the brunch rules are. Alright, we're in here looking for aluminum, and like I said, I don't think that that the aluminum respawns. The enemies respawn in here. Oh, come on. I hit that. Damn, that thing. No, I want to shoot that. There we go. Ooh, a Dominator. Or just an assaultron, regular assaultron. Okay. Oh, and another one of those laser things. She's limping. That's pretty cool. You know, it didn't seem to me like... I don't know, maybe that's a recent change. It seemed like most of the time when I played this game, aiming for body parts didn't have much of an effect. Like if you hit them in the leg, they wouldn't limp. Or if you hit them in the head, they would just keep on walking. Ooh, I'll take that jet. John, I found you some jet. Is it just me? I mean, because I remember thinking when I started playing this game that it made no sense. Because in Fallout New Vegas, if you hit someone in the leg, they would limp. Or if you hit them in the head, it would stop them. If you got a headshot, you know, that would kill them. But then I started playing this, and it felt like those mechanics didn't apply. Alright, we'll take her bits, which includes aluminum. Anyway, but I've noticed recently that when I play, they do seem to apply. Like, so, you know, we hit her in the leg, and she was limping. Carrying too much. What the fuck? John.
Shoot. Open for
Shoot. I don't think you want me to shoot you, dear. So I don't know. Is that something that like changed recently? Was there an update where they changed it, or did I just not notice before? Am I just a derp? There we go. See, there's my weapon. Pew pew. Can see the stats on that. All right. And he likes his radium rifle. Anyway, alright, we're in here looking for aluminum. Let's stop screwing around. Aluminum. Like I said, I think I've picked it all up and it doesn't respawn, but we're checking. There were a lot of surgical trays, aluminum cans, stuff like that in here. So take my word for it. If you've never been to Vault 95 before, it would be a good place to find aluminum. But once you've picked it all up, it doesn't seem to come back. The enemies come back, but the aluminum does not. Oh, but I can take an aluminum can from her. Sure, why not? Ooh, what was that? Yeah, see, because now headshots are killing them. Didn't used to. I remember getting really pissed off because I would headshot and headshot and headshot people, and they would just kind of like shake their heads like, ooh, didn't bother me. And I'd get so mad. I'm like, no, dude, if I headshot you, that should be the end of you. And now headshots seem to be doing a lot more damage. Hey, well, everybody's chatting away. Everem says, I'm watching to chill out and wind down before bed. Oh, wow. So it's bedtime where you are. Cool. South Pole says, breakfast anytime for me at IHOP. Right. Yeah, Everem says, I thought hitting enemies in the head gave extra damage. Deadly shots, South Pole says. Yeah, see, that's what I thought, too. Because like I said, when I played Fallout New Vegas, if you hit something in the head, you know, it went down. But then I was playing Fallout 4, well, earlier, and you know, maybe because I was lower level, I wasn't doing as much damage or something, I don't know, but I would headshot things, you know, like gunners. I'd headshot a gunner, and then instead of their head exploding and them dying, they would just, like, kind of shake their head like, oh, it just grazed me. And they'd keep on fighting. Because in Fallout New Vegas, there was also this thing where, like, if you wounded someone in the head, it would disorient them, and then they weren't very good at shooting back. Even if you didn't kill them outright with a headshot, you know? There was, like, limb damage that could be done, and it would affect their ability to fight back. But then when I was playing this game, it seemed like limb damage or head damage didn't do much to people. Even when I got to a higher level, it seemed like it wasn't really affecting them much. And like I said, just recently, in the past, you know, I had stopped playing for a while. I was playing Skyrim, and then I came back to this in the past couple of weeks, and it seems like all of a sudden head damage and limb damage actually matters. So it's not like I've leveled up to the point where it matters, because I've been this same, you know, I've been a high level for a while. But it's like maybe there's a game mechanic that changed in some update or something. Of course, another game mechanic that I hardly ever use, oh, I'm out of, is the critical shots. Oh, wow, thanks, John. You stud. I keep forgetting I can do critical damage. Ooh, bobby pins. Not that I need them. Yeah, see, I'm not finding any aluminum in it. I'm not seeing aluminum cans. I'm not seeing surgical trays. I don't think this shit's respawning. Oh, there's an aluminum tray. Surgical tray. Okay. That'll have aluminum in it. Ooh, what's in here? Whoa, did you see that? Did you see that explosion of his head? That was awesome. Oh, slow-mo head blow. That was awesome. Okay, what was that? Was that a laser? Yeah, it's right there. Jeez, it didn't detect me, I guess, because I'm so stealthy. Oh, there's one over there, too. Okay. Oh, hey there. Pulse grenade and a sweet roll. So there's sweet rolls in Fallout and there are sweet rolls in Skyrim. Somebody in Bethesda likes sweet rolls. Okay, spoiler alert. This is where you bring Kate, I think, to cure her of her addictions to Jet. John, I don't suppose you... No, of course not. He has no interest in curing his addictions. He's a ghoul, though. I read somewhere online that, like, I don't know if it's true or not, but I read that ghouls... The theory is that they're more resistant to addiction because they're ghouls. So, like, it's harder for them to get, like, their metabolism's different, so it's harder for them to get drunk or get high or whatever. So, like, all the drugs he takes, it's not really bothering him. Of course, he probably has, maybe he's got the perk so he doesn't get addicted, right? Alright, well, I'm not finding a lot of aluminum here, but take my word for it, I did find a lot of aluminum here the first time I came with Kate. But it's looking like that aluminum just does not respawn here. Yeah, it looks like nothing's respawning here. Except the bad guys. Because all the containers are empty and stuff too. Is that one? Nope, that's an empty blood sack. Don't care. No aluminum in that. Alright, come on, John. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Let's get out of here. Come on, can we get through here? Come on, I want to jump over the railing. Come on, I should be able to jump over the railing. Jeez. Because what I want is aluminum, so if there's not going to be a lot of aluminum here, I'm out. I remember finding a lot of cans in here. But it looks like none of this respawned either. Alright, I'm not going to waste my time with it. But anyway, for those watching and interested in finding aluminum, like I said, hit this place up once. Don't bother coming back again. Get out of here, John. Alright, so what's next on our list of aluminum locations? More than 80 pieces can be found in the Mahkra Fishpacking Plant. Alright, we'll head out there. Now, I'm pretty sure the Mahkra Fishpacking Plant does respawn, because I think I've been out there a couple of times and gathered aluminum from it more than once. Ooh, it's all sunny out. Hey, and for those who might not be aware, I recently hit 250 subscribers, which I think is pretty cool. I know it's not, you know, PewDiePie cool, but it's pretty cool for me. I never expected to get that many subscribers. And so I uploaded a video, a fan video, kind of a music video sort of thing. My 12-year-old daughter actually made it for me using footage from my gameplay in Fallout 4 and set to music. It's pretty cool. Oh, there it was. Mahkra Fishpacking. We'll head there. So I uploaded it just kind of as a little celebration of hitting 250 subscribers, and also because it was pretty cool. It's a song that reminds me of Fiona. And so yeah, I like it. If you haven't seen that, you might want to check it out. It's on my YouTube channel on the Fallout 4 playlists. I think I added it to all the playlists. All the Fallout 4 related lists. Oh, hey there. Synth patrollers, huh?
Is someone present?
Yeah. Someone is present. What are you doing here? I destroyed the Institute. Shock baton. Don't care about any of that shit. synth shit.
Do the living, love the spoils.
Yep. You got it, baby. Alright, let's head down in to the Mahkra Fishpacking Plant. Probably more synths in here. South Pole Squadron says, I watched that video. It was really cool. Thank you. Yeah, my daughter loves making videos. She actually has her own little channel on YouTube called Lolly Poppets. And she makes little videos with her dolls and stuff. She's been doing that since she was like 8 years old. Alright, I think what we want to do is... Oh look, aluminum can right off the bat. Excellent.
So quiet.
I like that. I think we want to head down into the bowels of the fish packing plant. Ooh, hey there, Synth. We want to call this thing up. Probably going to be synths on it. Whoa, what happened there?
My scanners must be malfunctioning.
I don't see any red. Oh, they're all down there. Okay. Alright, is that another aluminum can? It's just a can. Okay. Now, I've been to this fish packing plant at least twice before. So it's definitely respawning the enemies. Pretty sure it is respawning its goodies as well. Alright, come on, John. Hop on the big elevator with me. Let's push the big red button. And get ready. Ooh, it's playing.
God, what died in here?
Playing little songs. You don't like the smell of 200-year-old fish, John? Oh, there's a bunch of them down there, and one up here too.
Appears to be nothing. Perhaps my sensors need calibration.
Perhaps you're just a jerk. Oh, I'm hitting a pipe. That ain't right. Dude.
Ain't alone.
Okay, again, I hate to keep bringing up Fallout New Vegas, but I seem to remember playing Fallout New Vegas that, if you were blocked by a pipe or something, then you wouldn't have a 95% chance to fucking hit it. You chucking grenades? Oh, I'm out of ads. Where are you going? Come back.
Reverting to close quarters combat.
Oh. Whoa, stun gun.
Regret any suffering you may incur.
Next one.
Come on, John. Get him.
That all you got?
Damaging valuable institute property.
That all you got?
I just enjoy watching him work. Alright.
It?
We need the sweet aluminum. I don't think the Institute pistols yield up any decent components unless you really like plastic. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. You see that? You see all that sweet aluminum? Yeah, it does respawn. Okay, so now we know for sure. Because I know I've been in here and picked it all up before. Ammo box. Huh, that was easy.
Got it.
Ooh, I will take those missiles. Hey, John, can you carry some shit for me?
Hey.
Come here, babe. He loves chucking things that explode. Why am I carrying around a sequin dress? Hancock can't carry anymore. Well, dang.
Quests.
Alright. Alright, so let's take a look at our junk. Tray. Tray, 45, and they each have aluminum. That's a lot of aluminum. I think there's like upwards of 80 you can get in here. Let's look here. Yeah, it says more than 80 pieces can be found at the fish packing plant. So we haven't even begun to find all of it yet. Oh, here's more. Oh, wow. Look at all that. That's a lot of aluminum. Beautiful. That's beautiful.
Someone present.
Uh-oh. We gotta kill this dude. John! John just like jumped right in there. Usually he doesn't do that. He doesn't get in front of me. Uh-oh, we set off a bunch more.
Where did you go?
Alright. What can I drop? What can I drop that I don't want? Now look at that. That's just tray 81. Alright, so we got the more than 80 in here. Oh my goodness. What am I carrying? So much junk. It's been a while since I played this. Isn't there something I can eat that gives me more carry weight? Buff out? Does that... No? Buff out adds carry weight, I thought. Or maybe that's mixing it up with Fallout New Vegas. Oh, okay. Look at all that Deathclaw meat. I don't think I need 18 pounds of Deathclaw meat. What do you guys think? Ooh, jeez. Okay. Well, that helped, but not enough. Oh, that's right. Grilled radstag adds carry weight. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's good. Okay.
That there.
Yeah, I know, John. It's a lot of Deathclaw meat. We were in the glowing sea killing tons of Deathclaws, and I got a ton of Deathclaw meat. but I don't think I need it all. It's cool. Alright, well I think that's all the aluminum that's in here, so I'm just gonna say we're cool, we're out of here. I'm not gonna worry about all the synths that are inside here. We got the 81 aluminum trays, so let's head back out and go on to the next leg of our aluminum run. Hey, Celtic Granny. Celtic Granny says, hello, Jewel, how's your day? It's good, how are you? I'm having a good holiday. And I'm having a great day now. I'm in the Commonwealth with Hancock. We're doing an aluminum run today. I'm just going to lots of different places that have lots of aluminum. Oh, there's another synth. Oh. Oh. Dang, John. How did he catch on fire? Did I catch him on fire?
Not long now.
Oh. What in the hell are they shooting us with?
They're gonna carry
Those laser pistols?
Not your day.
I guess so. Institute rifles. Okay. I know there was a chest in that corner. I don't think there's anything that important in it. Let's go look. Yeah, don't care. I want to hop on this thing and go back out. Come on, John. Come on. Come on. Alright, let's go. Reload. Celtic Granny says, I'm so jealous. Every time I've gone in there for aluminum, all I find are fish heads. Well, there's a specific spot. The spot that I went to, there's a specific spot in the fish packing plant where you find all the aluminum. And yeah, otherwise you just find nothing but fish heads. They're all stacked up in one particular spot. Ooh, the mysterious stranger showed up. Cool. I don't get to see him very often because I only just recently picked up that perk. And I never had that perk when I played Fallout New Vegas, so I never saw the mysterious stranger in New Vegas. And I didn't see the mysterious stranger throughout the whole game until recently. I kind of thought it was sort of a waste of a perk, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to say waste. I mean, I can see the point of having it, but it didn't seem that important to me. But recently, since I don't have very many perks left to pick from, I went ahead and took it. Alrighty. Alright, so where is the next place that has aluminum? The Corvega Assembly Plant. Yes. Alright, let's head to Corvega. Let's see. That is going to be over here near Lexington, I think. There's Lexington. There's Corvega. Alright, Corvega Assembly Plant. I don't want to fast travel straight to it because it's surrounded by lots and lots of raiders. And Lexington's pretty hairy itself. So let's see here. I think if we fast travel, we end up like somewhere right over here outside of it. Not right in front of it. You want to take a risk? Let's take a chance. Let's go. Let's see what happens. What's the worst that could happen? But we definitely don't want to fast travel right into the middle of Lexington, because that's usually got a behemoth and a whole bunch of ghouls. We don't want to do that. Oop, let me check the chat window. Alright, make sure I'm not missing anything. And then after Corvega, there is Vault 81. Oh, but it says the aluminum there is in the secret section of the vault. I don't know if I can still access that. I think I can. Whoa! Did you hear that? There's a dude who has... Yeah, see over there? There's a dude who's got like a mini nuke launcher. And he's probably fighting a behemoth over there. And look, there goes some ghouls. Yeah, it's pretty hairy here in Lexington. Okay. Oh, and there are the raiders. Now, Corvega is a really big place. But I'm pretty sure there's like one spot in particular where we can find a lot of the coolant caps. Yeah, raiders aren't gonna have jack shit that I'm interested in looting. But let's go inside. Now there's multiple entrances too, but I think some of them get locked up.
Disappearing, Arturo.
I love how I get experience for things I didn't actually help kill. It's kind of weird. I wonder why they decided to do that game mechanic.
Hiding? For me? Not even possible.
Alright, let's go in here. There's another door down below that enters on the ground floor, but I don't want to go in there. Let's go in here and see if we can find the coolant caps. It says there's 26 coolant caps, an aluminum canister, TV dinner trays, 11 aluminum cans, and 5 hubcaps. Alright. And I'm pretty sure all of this respawns. It's not just the bad guys that respawn like in the vault that we were just in. Vault, what was it? Vault 95. Yeah. But at Corvega, the actual items, all the aluminum does respawn. I've been here several times to pick up aluminum. Hi. Man, raiders are as dumb as Skyrim bandits, man. Ooh, I got a grenade for you, John.
You hear something?
Oh.
It?
Yeah, if we come in through that door up there and just come right down here. T coolant caps. Oh, who's shooting at me? See all those coolant caps? So there you go. There's a bunch of aluminum.
Playing games with me, huh?
And then if you want to, you can just turn around and go right back out again.
Find 'em.
But there are supposedly some hubcaps and other
Show
things,
your face.
TV dinner trays and things in here,
Dare you?
if you want to keep going. I can't pick up those steering wheels. See, there's some more coolant cap. Torque rod ends if you want some steel.
No sign of 'em now.
Alright. Let's go this way. What? Shopping basket and more junk if you need steel. Coffee cup if you need ceramic. Okay, it says I'm loaded up again. See, lots of coolant caps. They have 2 aluminum each. So yeah, totally worth getting those. I'm just gonna drop. I don't care about this stuff. I don't really need it. I'm gonna drop it. Hey Herman, how you doing? Celtic Granny says I have Nick as a follower. When the mysterious stranger pops up, Nick goes bonkers saying, "Did you see that?" Really? That's cool. Ooh, Master Lock. Oop. I do not have the lockpicking perk that makes the bobby pins unbreakable. I never bothered. There we go. Because that wasn't too hard. Oh, I unlocked a master lock just so I could unlock a novice box.
Sweet.
Cool. Sure, might as well. Might as well take all this ammo, why not? Okay, we're looking for aluminum. Any more aluminum in here? I think there are some TV trays and things down here. Like I said, if you don't feel like going further in, you can just turn around and go back out again. No harm, no foul. So there's another coolant cap. Oh, there's a bunch more. There's another one there. And another one there. Oh, John, Jesus, you startled me. Where'd you come down there for? Man, he skulks around, and sometimes he comes at me from a direction I don't expect, and it startles me. So I got an aluminum can there. Hey, grab some bubble gum. There's a TV dinner tray that'll have aluminum. Alright, well I'm gonna say that's cool. That's cool for now, because I'm getting loaded up. Oh, there's another coolant cap right there. So I'm going to take all this back to one of my settlements. Let's head back out. Drop all this junk off somewhere. And then continue looking for more aluminum. Everem says, I'm off, guys and girls. Night night. Night night, Everem. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. Herman says, best aluminum and steel farm in the game. Corvega? Yeah. There's so much to be got in Corvega. Whoa. I think I zigged when I should have zagged and I came out the wrong door. That's alright. We can handle it. Yeah.
Well, I guess you could call that trying.
Yeah, it's cool, John. Come on. Yeah, I came out the wrong door. I didn't come back out this door. That's fine. So that's yet another door you could use to go in and out. But I'm just gonna get the heck out of Lexington. It's too crazy here. All the ghouls and behemoths and people with mini nukes and all that. Isn't this where the let's look here. Isn't this where the Super Duper Mart is too? Yeah, Super Duper Mart's really good for if you need steel. There's like a whole mess of those little shopping baskets. There's a lot of ghouls in there, but there's a lot of stuff that respawns that you can pick up. And outside the Super Duper Mart, it's a whole bunch of those canisters of Mr. Handy Fuel and stuff. So yeah, Lexington is great for if you just want to run into town and pick up materials. What is this place? I don't think I remember this car. Is this where there's like a bunch of rad roaches? Yep. Okay, maybe I do remember it. Yeah, okay, I guess I do remember it. I thought I didn't remember this place, but I do.
All the rads a ghoul could ask for.
You know who's rad, John? You're rad. Alright. Where's the closest settlement? Should be Abernathy Farm, I think. Oh no, right here. Starlight Drive-In. Okay. Let's head over there, and I'll drop off all my aluminum and junk. South Pole Squadron. Says I'm so distracted, right? Editing right now at the same time watching your stream. Sorry. Don't mean to distract you. It is fun kind of having like a stream run. I watch a lot of YouTube. I think I watch... I can't write. Like if I'm working on a novel or short story or something, I can't write and listen to YouTube at the same time. I can't do that. I think I can listen to music as long as it doesn't have words, but anything with words interferes with my ability to create words in my brain, I guess. But it's fun if I'm like, you know, cooking or cleaning or doing something else, right?
I really should study my
Have YouTube running. Let's see. Let me go drop off this junk. Okay, transfer. Ooh, so much junk. This is a good place to drop it all off anyway. Because this is where I keep most of my power armor, which I end up needing the aluminum to repair. Or to build if I'm working on Minutemen power armor. Of course, everything's linked by provisioners, but sometimes those links... It's like they get... I think when they stop to fight things you lose the link. For a while until they're done with the battle. Okay. My goodness. Alright. Hey, buddy. And again, if anybody wants to find out more about Starlight Drive-In, you can take the Starlight Drive-In settlement tour video on YouTube. There's also a YouTube video that I did about all the Nuka-Cola sodas. I did that here at Starlight. And there's also a video where I think it's a Deathclaw fighting 2 robots in my arena. I do an arena battle video. You can watch that on YouTube. There's a lot going on here at Starlight. Alright, I want to sell something here.
Not much.
Hey, dude.
But it's something.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Great.
Alright, I want to sell off that. I don't need that. Okay. I should drop off some more of this junk. Potato crisps, don't need those. Wow, yeah, that's a lot of stuff that I don't need. Okay. No. Okay. There we go. Alright. More junk to drop off. Did he just fall off the roof? You okay, dude?
Good to see you again.
Alright, I got more stuff to store. Hang on. From the aid category. Let's store those. And that. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of rad scorpion meat. Yep, that came from the glowing. And all that stingwing meat. And all that. No, the Yagwai meat didn't come from the glowing sea. I don't know where that came from. Let me grab that. Not that I need to worry about curing addictions. I don't know why I carry that around with me, but maybe I'm just worried about John. Maybe he eats a lot of rad scorpion omelets. Is that how it works, John? No? No, I think you're just cool. You don't need it. Okay. What's my carry weight now? Wow. Okay. Excellent. And why do I have a sequin dress? I don't need a sequin dress. I don't think John and I have... We have a little tree house up there, but we don't really have like a fancy place to live. A lot of my settlements, I have little spots where we crash. We just have little crash pad kind of places. And then in other settlements, we have larger, more extensive houses we live in. But here at Starlight, this is it. This is where we crash when we're at Starlight. Alright. I'm going to transfer... I'm going to transfer the bourbon. And some of the jet. Alright. Sure, let's put the sweet roll in there. That's our goodie box. And then we can sit up here if we want to and enjoy the view. Alright. Alright. Where can we find more aluminum? Uh-oh. Looks like my stream is starting to look like crap. Let's look at the stream quality. Oh, it says stream status bad. Very bad. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Alright, well, let me call it a day then and restart. Nope, it still says bad. Okay, I don't know why the streaming suddenly got really bad. I'm sorry about that. Let me see if I can figure that out. I don't know if that's something happening on my end or something happening on YouTube's end. But I will reset my modem and restart in a little bit. So let me say thanks for hanging out with me. Hope you enjoyed this little aluminum run. I think we hit the big places. I think we hit the biggest spots that had the most aluminum. It says on my list here, there's the Cranberry Island supply shed in Far Harbor. Has several aluminum ingots. I think those do respawn. The Mass Pike Tunnel West has about 50 aluminum cans. Fort Hagen Command Center has aluminum cans, surgical trays, and TV dinner trays. Medford Memorial Hospital has many surgical trays. Alright, so there's still a lot of places we could go to find more aluminum. But like I said, my stream status seems to be really bad. Oh wait, it's gone up to okay now. Well, still, okay is not good. I don't know, you think I should I keep going? Should I keep on trucking and hope it gets better? Alright, so where would be the next place we could go? Vault 81, it says. In the secret section of the vault. Alright, let's go to Vault 81. If I can remember, where is Vault 81? Isn't it right here? Yes, it is. Okay, so due south of Starlight Drive-In here, not very far from Oberlin Station. Alright, let's go to Oberlin Station. I know I could just fast travel directly to Vault 81, but let's go to Oberlin Station and walk over. And see if the stream status improves. Nope, it still says okay. Celtic Granny says keep it going. South Pole says keep going. Alright, well, I'll keep going and see what happens. We'll go to Vault 81. Into the secret section of the vault. I think I know what they're talking about there. That's where you have to go in. Spoiler alert. If you go to Vault 81, there's this quest where you can help a sick kid. Alright, so here is... This is Oberlin Station. And I was just saying how John and I sometimes have little houses we live in. Sometimes we just have a mattress on the floor. Sometimes we have a little house. This is our little house here at Oberlin. And if you'd like to see more about Oberlin Station, you can see my Oberlin Station settlement tour.
Crop's coming in pretty good.
Okay, great. But we're going to head down south to Vault 81. There it is. You can see the little vault gear on my compass. Anyway, there's this little quest you can do to help cure a kid who's sick. And you have to go into a secret part of the vault. And one of the people living in the vault supposedly is supposed to be a potential settler. Somebody that you can get to move into one of your settlements, but it's glitched for most people. And it was glitched for me, so I told her she could come live in my settlements, but I think she's still stuck in Vault 81. It's kind of a bummer. I wish they did more of that. I wish there was more of the I wish you could basically ask any NPC in the game to come live in your settlements and not just certain specific ones. I wish you could recruit anybody. Alright, here is Vault 81. Let's go in. I'll check my stream status again. It still says okay. Not good. Alright, let's go down in here. Looks very similar to Vault 88. Oh, hi everybody. But they seem to be pretty healthy and happy here in Vault 81. That's good.
We got a barber here if you need it. Not saying you do.
Okay, thanks. But yeah, Vault 81 is friendly. This is where you also find Curie, right? I think I've found Curie, but I never ran around with her as a follower. I never had her come with me. I never got her perk. Why did it get dark all of a sudden? It's very dark. Oh, right. Because Vault 81 was supposed to be one of those Vault Tech Wicked experiments, but it didn't happen that way. And there's a whole story behind that. Is this the secret part of the vault? Yeah, this looks like it's the, this isn't the nice part of the vault. This is the secret part of the vault. But I don't know if it respawns. I may have already... Oh, hey, mini nuke. I'll take that. I may have already cleared out most of the stuff that was here. Yeah, and if it doesn't respawn, then there's not going to be a lot of aluminum to show you. Why can I not jump over the railings? That is such a... Oh, that pisses me off. Alright. Okay, let's go down this way. A lot of battered clipboards. Oh, pre-war money. Okay. Yeah, I must have looted all of this already. I've already done the quest that was here, so I think I was able to get into that elevator really easily because I'd already done the quest here. I think if you haven't done the quest, you wouldn't be able to hop into that elevator and come straight down here. You have to go in through another entrance. I'll take that glue, though. I think I'm working my way back to the original entrance. Oh, what's this? Oh, dead mole rat. Protectron. Deactivated, huh? Okay. Here we go. Ooh. Aluminum can, yes. Aluminum can, yes. There's some aluminum.
Do you think the vaults were built to keep people out or shut people in?
I think a little of both, John. A little of both. Yes, the vaults are very creepy. Ooh, that's a very nice enamel bucket. Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of aluminum. Nope. Okay. But according to the wiki, there's a lot of... Oh, hey there. 10 millimeter. According to the wiki, there's a lot of aluminum that was here. Was that the original secret way in? I think it was. Yeah, back out to Vault 81. Okay. Celtic Granny says, got to run. Merry Christmas, everyone. Aw, Merry Christmas to you, Celtic Granny. Have a great holiday. South Pole says, I have Curie with me right now on Fallout. Did you, is she still a robot, or did you put her into a synth body? Alrighty. Oop, who's that? That's not Curie. No, that's Old Rusty. Hey, Old Rusty. Alright, now we're back in Vault 81 proper.
I can't believe Austin almost died. Hard to tell by looking at him.
Alright. Yep, and there's all the Vault Dwellers. I think I have a room I can live in here. Don't I? But I've never used it.
Looking for a meal? See Maria. She runs the Sunshine Diner in the atrium.
Be the expert.
Another funny thing is, if you come in here with Hancock, people say nasty things to him, and he sasses them back.
Whitaker's letting me take some time off. Can you believe it?
No way. If you're getting time off, I'd better be getting time off.
Apparently those mole rats they found are the source of a lot of damage. Now that he knows about it, there's light at the end of the tunnel.
One of these rooms belongs to me, but I don't know which one.
Yeah, makes you feel real sad.
Oh, that's the clinic. Trying to remember my way out of here. I think it's this way.
Katie Pinn is the teacher here in 81. You should stop by her class. She's big on learning from outsiders.
You get to be a regular.
Yep, there's the way out. Okay. I think... Is my room over here?
I heard Bobby DeLuca finally cleaned himself up. About time, too.
Yeah, I think this is the room that's supposed to be my room. But I've never used it. Well, I guess I put some Psycho in the dresser for John, but... Oh, and some Radaway and some Jet and some Mentats for us there. Alright. Maybe we used it once for a night, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, we don't live here. Alright, let's get out of here, John. I don't like the vaults. I think Fiona would feel a bit traumatized after everything that happened to her in a vault. Alright, I'm out of here. Oh, Herman says you have to make Bobby angry and kill him, and then Tina will come to the settlements. Yeah, I think I ended up helping Bobby get cured. And then his sister, I could talk to her. Oh, is that Curie? That's Curie. I was able to talk to her and ask her to come live in my settlements, but she didn't actually do it. But yeah, I think you have to kill her brother for her to leave Vault 81. Alright, but I'm out of here. I don't like being underground. Ugh. Gives me the willies. Gives me panic attacks. I don't like it. I'm out. I gotta be out in the wide open. Such a long loading screen because I think it's just because I'm level 133. It takes a long time to load things. Alright, so what's the next on the Aluminum Run? The Federal Ration Stockpile. And the 4-leaf Fishpacking Plant has 24 aluminum trays. Okay, so where's the Federal Ration Stockpile? Let's take a look on the map. Federal Ration Stockpile. Looks like it's near a church. Is it up here? Yep, Federal Ration Stockpile. Okay. Let's see, what's this church? Lonely Chapel. Alright, let's go to the Lonely Chapel and then approach. Just in case there's a bunch of raiders or something out there. I can't remember what's out there, but let's go check it out. Yeah, it looks like it's... Yeah, okay. The Federal Ration Stockpile has 30 aluminum cans on the shelves just outside the locked storage area. Let's see if we can find that. How's the stream quality now? Let me go back and check. And it still says okay. Well, it was good when we started. Alright, there's the Lonely Chapel. There's the Federal Ration Stockpile. Let's go see. I need to find just outside the locked storage area. I don't know what is the locked storage area. But raiders have taken it over. Of course they have. Oh, and right down there you can get a fusion core, but it looks like I've already grabbed it and it doesn't respawn. The raiders, however, do respawn. There's a raider right there. And now he's just goo.
Take whatever you can. I'll keep watch.
Scared, huh?
Oh, he's in power armor. Whoa, not anymore.
Oh, I know you're here. We'll find you.
Show your face.
T-51, huh? I don't think I want that. John handled it. Thanks, John. Ooh, rat eggs.
Feel that? It's called fear. Playing games, huh?
Oop, is that an aluminum can? It's a gas canister. I'll take it. Dandy boy apples, okay. Oh, they even have a tub here. Nice, I guess. For raiders.
This unless they've got something worth taking.
Is this the locked storage area that they're talking about?
This is bullshit.
Alright, that might be the locked storage area, I don't know. Do we see a bunch of aluminum cans on shelves? Alright, maybe we have to go in. Let's go inside. The Federal Ration Stockpile. That's what we're going inside. Hey, Jacob Plots. Says there's a bunch of aluminum trays in Vault 95. Yeah, we already went to Vault 95. We did that earlier in the stream. And the problem with Vault 95 is once you've looted it, it does not appear to respawn. The enemies will respawn, but the junk inside of it, at least in my game, does not respawn. We also went to the Mahkra Fishpacking Plant, and we went to the Corvega Assembly Plant. It says... Jacob's asking, what are you making with the aluminum? I just started watching. Nothing in particular. I'm just doing an aluminum run. I'm level 133, so I've pretty much done everything in this game. Aluminum is important for doing building machinery. If you're going to be doing the manufacturing stuff, it's good if you're going to be building power armor. It's needed if you're going to do weapon mods, that kind of stuff. I mean, it's generally needed all over the place. So I just wanted to do an aluminum run and have a video where we show lots of different places where you can get aluminum. There's an aluminum can right there. Whoa. Don't you hit my ghoul. Maybe this is where all the aluminum cans are located. Yep, I see them. Alright, so here, aluminum can. Aluminum can. Now, tin can and just plain can, I think those have steel. They don't have aluminum. I don't really need the steel. Because now you can buy... Hey, I found some whiskey for you, John. Now you can buy steel at just about any merchant. It used to be when I first started playing Fallout 4, you could only get steel from a few of the vendors. And then one of the, I don't know if it was one of the expansions or one of the updates. Oh my gosh, John, I found more whiskey for you. And vodka. One of the DLC add-ons or one of the game updates made it so that you could get steel and wood from any vendor. But yeah, I remember back in the day when I could only buy wood from Abernathy Farm or from that guy that sold baseball bats in Diamond City. Oh, I hated visiting him. You want a swatter? Oh, no, I don't want a fucking swatter. I don't know why he annoyed me so much. But he did, and I had to go to him to buy wood. But now I don't have to anymore. Now I can buy wood from any of the merchants in my settlements and stuff. But aluminum, you can still only buy from Arturo in Diamond City, which we visited him earlier in the stream, or from that Rufus guy in Goodneighbor. Was that his name? Rufus? Yeah, Rufus Rubens in Goodneighbor. Ooh, look at all this. And I do want the Dandy Boy apples because the Dandy Boy apples are used for making one of the sodas. I think it's Vim Refresh. They're not easy to find, Dandy Boy apples. So I take them whenever I can find them. Alright, so yeah, there's lots of aluminum cans in here. And they do respawn, because I have been in here several times. Oh, hey there. Oh, right. Herman says you could buy wood in Grey Garden, too. That's right. Was it Mr. Green? One of the robots also sold wood. You are correct. I forgot about him. But yeah, you would have to go if you needed wood to build your settlements and you were on console, so you couldn't just do... You couldn't cheat or use a mod or console commands or whatever, but you had to actually go around and either find the wood or buy the wood. Then you would have to go to the different vendors to buy wood. And if you were doing as much building as I was, you certainly needed a lot of wood. Alright. Oh, there's still a raider in here. Where are you, dude? Oh, that's just a can. Not an aluminum can. Or aluminium, or however they say it in the UK. Who's the guy talking to me? Come on. You keep running your mouth. Makes me want to shoot you. Oh, there's another one. Alright. Uh-oh. Did she see us? I don't want to get into going real deep into this place. Because I think we found what we came for, which was the aluminum. Is that an aluminum? That's just a can. Okay. Ooh. How do we get back up there? Can we not? Really? Can we not get back up there? We have to go all the way around? Or can we get up here? Aw, was that one way? Oh, damn. Alright, well I guess we're stuck going through then. Was that a can? Nope. Alright, I'll go through. Oh, she's right there. Or he. Raider.
This is gonna be fun.
Is it? Is it gonna be fun? For me or for you? I think for me. Yeah. Fun for me, not for you. Can I make this jump? Ooh. Found a ooh, a stealth boy. I found a grenade for you, John. Is there another way out of here? Nope, dead end. Okay. So we're gonna have to go out this way. Oop, there he goes. Oh, here, I think we're back out where we started. Alright, good. Let's get out of here. Let's check the stream status for a second. Oh, it's good again. Yay! The stream status says good again, so the quality should be improving. Ooh, look at the shadow of John. That's cool. Oh, what happened, John? Did you run out of ammo for your rifle?
What you get?
What you using now, sweetheart? What's he got equipped? His Thunder Maker. Bullets explode on impact. Or he can set things on fire. Hey, why don't you set things on fire? I like when you do that. Because then you're like Teldrin Sero in Skyrim, who likes to throw fireballs around. I love that. Okay, 45. Do you need 45? I don't have many 45s, dear. What are you on 44s? I have a lot of 44. Okay. There you go. Use that one. Oh, yeah. That looks sweet. That looks really sweet. Yeah. I like it. I like it. Okay, come on, darling. We're out of here. Alright, where's the next bit of aluminum we can find? Alright, we went to Vault 81. We went to Federal Ration Stockpile. Now the 4-leaf Fishpacking Plant. Has 24 aluminum trays on the west side of the factory. The 4-leaf Fishpacking Plant. I think that's pretty close to downtown Boston, isn't it? I think I know where that is. Not very far from the Institute, maybe? And of course, the Institute itself has a ton of aluminum, but I've already destroyed the Institute, so we can't go there. But before I destroyed the Institute, I did haul out every single item I could possibly loot from them. And they had a lot of like medical items and scientific items. Help defend Red Rocket. Nope, I'm not going to help defend Red Rocket. And all of that was made out of aluminum. There was a lot of aluminum from the Institute itself. So yeah, loot the Institute for aluminum before you destroy it, if you're going to destroy it. Obviously, if you don't destroy it, you can probably go back and loot it for aluminum. I don't know if it respawns, but maybe it does. Alright, let's look for... I think Taffington Boathouse. Is that 4-leaf? No, that's Irish Pride Industries. I think that's the one I was thinking of that was not far from Bunker Hill and whatnot, right? Not sure where the 4-leaf Fishpacking Plant is. Is it out here on the coast? Yeah, there it is. 4-leaf Fishpacking Plant. Okay. Where's Taffington? There's Taffington. Let's hop over to Taffington. Because I think Taffington's where I stored a bunch of my Institute stuff that I looted. I may have used most of it or all of it by now, but I'm going to drop in on McCready and Kate and see if they still have any Institute junk laying around. Now, I had romanced McCready early in the game, and he ran around with me as my follower while I was finishing the main storyline and destroying the Institute. But then after I finished the story, I romanced Hancock. And in my headcanon, McCready hooked up with Kate. So McCready and Kate both live at Taffington together. Taffington was my house with McCready. And there, it wasn't a huge settlement. It was just a small place. There we go. And you can watch my Taffington Boathouse video if you want to find out all about that and all the stuff that I've done here. But it's not a large settlement. Like most of my settlements, I try to build up to about 20 settlers. But this one was always just me and McCready, and in my mind, his son, Duncan. This was Duncan's room. And that was our room. But like I said, then we broke up. And now it's me and Hancock. But anyway, yes. Okay, so cauterizers. Let's take a look here. Yeah, so this is where I stored a bunch of the junk that I looted from the Institute before I destroyed the Institute. And see, the cauterizer has aluminum in it. The ear examiner has aluminum. Man. The recorders have aluminum. The sweepers have aluminum. Right. The tweezers. So all this stuff came from the Institute. The alarm clocks at the Institute all have aluminum. So yeah, there's a lot of aluminum there. But I'm just going to leave that in the trunk for now.
Oh, man.
Alright, so yes, lots of aluminum from the Institute.
Don't much care for
That's Kate's power armor that I made for her. That's some junk power armor that the residents here can use. Anyway. Oh, and dog meat's here with them too. I figured McCready's son Duncan would like having dog meat around. Okay, so let's go to the fish packing plant. 4-leaf fish packing plant. That was down here, right? Okay. Near what? General Atomics factory. The brewery. Because I'm not sure if we go directly there, if we're going to be engaging a bunch of hostiles. I think we are. So, yeah, that's hostile. That's hostile, I'm pretty sure. Oh, what the heck. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. It's auto-saving, and then we'll just go. We'll just go in, guns a-blazing. What the hell? Alright. Alright, so the 4-leaf fish packing plant says it has 24 aluminum trays on the west side of the factory. South Pole says, hi, dog meat. Dog meat's a decent follower. I enjoyed having dog meat with me for a while, the very beginning of the game. Then I ran around with Preston for a while. And I like Preston. He was probably my first romantic consideration. I considered, okay, if I don't find anybody else I like more, then I guess I'll romance Preston. But Preston would kind of tick me off because he didn't seem like a very good follower. He would just kind of stand there while things shot me. And when he did occasionally shoot back at things, he was not a very good shot. Now, I don't know if that's just I should have given him better weapons or what. But he didn't seem like a very good follower. Jokingly, in my headcanon, I would say that he had PTSD after everything he went through in Quincy, and so he really shouldn't see combat. So I went and left him at the castle to kind of run Minutemen things for me, instead of taking him out. This cannot be disarmed. Oh, right. I remember. There's like a hidden drug lab or something up in the roof, right? Right. Okay, so where's all the aluminum supposed to be in here? On the west side of the factory. Okay. Now, if I remember, this place is full of my favorite, feral ghouls. Anyway, so yeah, I ran around with dog meat for a while, ran around with Preston, got his perk and everything, and he wanted to romance me, but I said no thank you. Well, I put him off for a while. I didn't say no right away, but then I met some other followers, hung out with Nick for a while. Of course, you can't romance Nick. Didn't want to. I know a lot of people really love Nick Valentine, but I don't know. I didn't really like him.
Smells not you, 'cause otherwise you need to see a doctor.
There's a tray. There's a tray.
What died in here?
More 200-year-old fish, John.
Oh, that was a mistake.
Alright, west side of the factory. This is the east side of the factory. West side of the factory. Let's go this way.
Not you.
It's not me, John. It's not me. It's fine.
Smells not you, 'cause otherwise you need to see a doctor.
Oh. Yep, here's more trays. Okay, well that was easy peasy. We walk in and just start taking trays. Works for me. Oh, more trays.
Right for the taking.
Not as many as Mahkra Fishpacking Plant, or Mahkra, however you say that. but several. Ooh, bobby pin, duct tape, adjustable wrench. That'll have a gear in it. Ooh, another tray. Another tray. Alright, that's pretty easy. You just walk in, start grabbing trays, shoot a few ghouls. No problemo. Ooh, more trays. Cool. Alright, cool. And an aluminum can. Excellent. Another tray. Grab that hot plate. Got some circuitry in it. Actually, you know, I should probably be grabbing coffee cups too, because ceramic's also necessary for, Can I not get in through here? Maybe it's one of those, gotta use the thing here. Okay. Ceramic's also necessary for power armor. Okay, great. Let's see. Cause. Likeness 3. Okay. C-A-U-S-E, nope. C-A-U-S-E, nope. A. An S match. No, that does not. Just the A. Okay, so it can't be that one. Probably this one. There we go. She said the same thing I said. Security door open. Yes. Okay. Okay. Now let's do the Protectron. Sure. He can help us kill all the ghouls in here. Alright, what personality do we want? I think that just means, like, what sort of weapons does he have? Fire, cold. Let's do that one. Why not? Alright.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
Alright, Protectron, go for it. Anything good in here? Any more aluminum? Rolled Boston Bugle to wipe our butts with. What's that? A fusion core. Okay, cool. I'll take it. Sure. Alright, I think we've grabbed all the aluminum there is to grab in the west side of this place. I think that's what they were talking about. What are all those trays we grabbed right here? Alright. Maybe there's some more down here. There are. Let's grab those. Oh, there's one right there. Anybody to shoot down here? No. Okay.
Intruder. Hostile target identified.
Oh. Why did it make the railroad train sound? Is he shooting railroad spikes? I thought I chose law enforcement, not railroad spikes. Alright, whatever. Okay. So, yes, another location for aluminum. Fish plants. Herman says, fish plants are one of the few places with respawning fusion cores. Okay, cool. Alright, now it says that Medford Memorial Hospital contains surgical trays. Alright, where's Medford Memorial Hospital? I think that's up here, not far from Taffington. Is it up here? Oh, that's the Malden Center. No? Yeah, Medford Memorial Hospital. Yeah, I was right. Okay, so not far from Taffington. Medford has surgical trays. Okay. And Fort Hagen Command Center has aluminum cans, surgical trays, and TV dinner trays. Where's Fort Hagen Command Center? Where is that? Fort Hagen Command Center. Oh, it's beneath Fort Hagen. Okay. I don't want to get into all that. Fort Hagen, I think, is out here, right? Fort Hagen Satellite Array. Yeah, there's Fort Hagen. Yeah, I think you have to go into Fort Hagen during the main storyline. Alright, I'm not going to get into all that, but okay. Because it's almost 2:30 and I need to call it a day. So there's Fort Hagen. If anybody wants to go, try to go in there to get aluminum. It also says Mass Pike Tunnel West contains 50 aluminum cans. I think Mass Pike Tunnel... Yeah, there's Mass Pike Tunnel West, which is not far from Diamond City. So that also apparently has a lot of aluminum cans. And then Cranberry Island Supply Shed in Far Harbor contains 18 aluminum ingots. Now, I've been told that Cranberry Island Supply Shed respawns, but I have not been back out there to see if that is true. Do you want to see the Cranberry Island Supply Shed? Sure, let's run out there. We got 5 minutes. Might as well check it out. Cranberry Island is way to the south of Far Harbor, and it seems like the kind of place that should have been a settlement, maybe, or the site of some kind of quest. But as far as I could tell, it was not. You just kind of go down there and discover it, and you end up unlocking... You can end up unlocking the Cranberry Island Supply Shed. But we'll go down there and check it out. And then I will have to say goodbye for the day. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow because I want to continue playing Skyrim. I'll go back to Skyrim. And I've got a lot of stuff to do in Skyrim. I'm trying to get through the Thieves Guild quest line. But I will not be streaming on Sunday, so there won't be any Skyrim Sunday giveaways. Oh, Red Rocket truck stop defended itself. Great. Okay. Let's look at the map. Okay, we're in Far Harbor now. Cranberry Island is down here. See, it says Cranberry Island Bog, and it has a little icon like it should be a settlement, but it's not. And then there's Cranberry Island Supply Shed. We'll go straight to that. Usually when I go down there, there's a few mirelurks we have to shoot when we get there. But otherwise, it's not too dangerous. Oh, Herman says Medford respawns the Syringer. Oh yeah? Aw, Herman says wish you all a Merry Christmas. Same to you, Herman. I hope you're feeling better. See? Blood Rage Mirelurk. Come back, Mirelurk. Where are you going? He just ran off. Oh, there's one over here too. Hi there. Well, he's running away too. Whoa, why am I taking so many rides? That's weird. Alright, I guess they didn't want to deal with us. Alright, let's go into the Cranberry Island Shed. See if this stuff respawns. See all this? Pretty sweet, huh? All this cement, springs, fiber optics, cloth, asbestos, leather, lead, cork, antiseptic, rubber. Oh, I'll take that rubber. Yeah, doesn't look like... Ooh, I'll take that fertilizer. Because I think I need that for fireworks. It does not look like the aluminum. There's supposed to be... There were stacks of aluminum and steel and other things in here. You see where the shelves are empty? It doesn't look like that respawned. So no. I guess it doesn't respawn. Oh, John's still out there dealing with the firework. Oh, you got it. Okay, good job. Anyway, okay, well, there was some aluminum in here, but I already looted it once, and I guess it didn't respawn. Either it doesn't respawn, or I just haven't been gone long enough for it to respawn again. But okay, I am gonna say thanks for hanging out with me. Hope you had a good time running around finding aluminum. Hope this was helpful to anybody who might be wanting aluminum in the Commonwealth. And I will see you next time. Next Friday will be another Fallout Friday. And I think what I'm going to do now is resume my settlement tours. So the next settlement tour will probably be the Mechanist Lair, since that was the next settlement that I unlocked in the game. And then we've got to tour the settlements here on Far Harbor, and then we have to tour the Nuka World settlement. And then I'll be all done with all the tours and all the settlements in Fallout 4. We'll see you next time.